Alright, we're gonna go live. Oops.
Oops.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. We're live. We're going live now.
What was this called?
Every time I say we're going live, everybody's
Dead silence.
works every time.
Is it connecting? Oh, yeah. I always see these people like put on, and I feel like, I said it was real. I thought it was real. I feel like the one with the mic is you, and then with the head.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Colossal Cooling Podcast. My name is Keith, I am your host, and I'm joined here with my co-host Becky, who's in the house, and we are live here at the Hoffer Mill in Weissport, Pennsylvania. And tonight we are talking with Palmerton girls wrestling team as they are getting ready to start their new season. And the second half hour we'll be talking with the members of the Weissport Park Committee about an upcoming Crisp Air Festival event. And we'll tell you some fun facts about National Roadkill Day, which is going to be on Thursday. Everything you need to know about National Roadkill Day, we're going to tell you. And we got some other topics to talk about, some Colossal Radio news, and we are going to tell you about our next battle bracket that we have coming up for October. And we'll get started with welcoming the Palmerton girls wrestling team. Welcome.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You guys want to introduce yourselves and
Oh, do I start?
Yes.
Okay, I'll start. I'm the assistant coach. I'm Jamie Thompson.
I'm Nicola Thompson. I'll be wrestling.
Good question.
This is going to be my third year. I'm Rita Scheib. I've been wrestling for 3 years as well.
I'm Nicole Jennings, and this is my second year.
I'm Cassie Merkel, and this is my third year.
I'm Ira Rodriguez, and this is my second year.
All right, Ava's going to take over the rest of the show.
So you have a great time.
All right, so we have 3 people here that placed in districts last year, I was told, right?
Yep.
So, what to tell us about that?
Yeah, I guess I'll introduce here. Ava was first year wrestler last year, just came in complete animal all year long, and took second place at districts. Nicole Bloodbath Jennings here, another just first year girl, actually didn't even really get into competition until the second half of the season, and then came out and placed second at districts as well. And Nikayla here, is again her 3rd year wrestling. She was a district champion.
So what happens in district? How many matches do you wrestle?
It depends on how many girls are in your bracket. Yeah.
It also depends on how many you win or lose. If you win, well, if you lose 2, you're out.
Because it's bracket style, so I don't know if it was round robin or Madison. So I think it was Madison. So you wrestle 2 girls, you keep wrestling girls, and if you lose twice, you're out. But you can wrestle, if you lose once, you go into
Consolation bracket.
consies. So you can just wrestle there, and then I think you can get back on to the main bracket or whatever. You can get first place if you lose once. I don't think so.
There's not all.
If you lose in your in the championship bracket, you end up going to the
Yeah,
consolation bracket. Best you can do is 3rd place.
Okay, sorry.
So we are talking about your upcoming season. I know fall sports is in full swing, but you guys are preparing for a new season, which is not that far off. So tell us what goes into preseason preparedness.
Well, so far we're in the early throes of it here. Coach Ray, the head coach, and I we're on the same page for the most part on everything. He handles all the difficult stuff, dealing with budgets and things like that, and I can just come out and coach wrestling. So I appreciate him for that. As far as the preseason preparing, right now we're in kind of a low spot. We have voluntary workouts and we have some open mats. We did just have the first open mat last Thursday, and we had quite a few girls. And I think, it was quite a few girls, and that's kind of where, as a junior high team, we were able to take the 2A title at districts as well. And we had good numbers, and a lot of girls really performed very well. And Coach Ray also, I know he's going to be proud for everybody to know this. Coach Ray won the Coach of the Year. Right? Yeah, he loves that trophy. He takes it everywhere with him. He really does. Like, he's got it in his car. He takes it with him every day into his desk. He puts it in his desk, pulls his desk around, looks at it.
Goes to bed.
Yeah, he goes to bed. Absolutely. Yep.
Do you guys do any training camps during the off season?
Again, we're relatively young as a program, so that's something that we're going to start building towards with our fundraisers and stuff like that, where we have the Parents Club kind of sponsor some, depending on the fundraising you do, you'll be able to use some of that money to go towards off-season, training camps and things like that. A lot of colleges do stuff in the off-season, and some of the girls have the opportunity to do that at either reduced cost or no cost, because of the Parents Club and all the fundraising they do.
So the girl program is fairly new, right?
Yeah, it's our 3rd season. Yeah.
So how did you feel when you heard that they're going to have strictly girls team?
Oh, I was so happy.
I was
I was thrilled. Right when I heard I jumped into it. I was really
I mean, I wrestled my 7th grade year, junior high, on the boys team, and I hated it. There was such a small team, I didn't like it. I quit for a year or 2 instead of the boys team. And then Coach Ray, he was like, "Do you want to join?" And I'm like, "No, I hate wrestling. I hate it." And then he was like, "Well, you're here anyway," because my sister is in it. And he's like, "Well, you're here anyway. Why don't you just come to practice? Because you're stuck here anyway." So I grabbed her shoes and now I'm downhill.
And to her credit, Leah comes in every day with a good attitude, whether she's banged up, she's got a knee issue right now, comes in every day and works hard, works really hard, one of the hardest workers in the room. When we first got Leah, she couldn't do a forward roll, and that was fun to watch during our warm-up lines, but but now she's consistently at the front of the pack and leading everybody along with Cassidy. Cassidy is our rah-rah cheerleader. She keeps everybody energized during practice, and usually annoys them pretty good, but enough to the point where it energizes them and gets them going a little harder. Probably just so that when they wrestle her, they can go a little harder.
And how many do you have currently on the team?
So again, kind of off season, it's tough to really pinpoint the numbers, but I want to say last year we finished between junior high and high school with around 21, with the majority of them being on the junior high team. This season, it's looking like we might, if our early returns on the numbers show what we had in our first workout, everybody seemed positive about it and looked like they wanted to come back. It looks like we may have probably double that this year.
When this first practice we had, the room was full, and there was not a lot of space for to branch out, like spread your wings.
Oh, you could just smile.
Yeah.
So if there is somebody that showed up to one of the workouts and they're not sure they want to be on the team, what kind of advice would you give them to encourage them?
Just try it. Like some of the girls, I was helping them out. They didn't know how to do a full roll like me, and I was like, well, just try it. I mean, half of the other girls said I couldn't do it for 2 years. I mean, just try it. It's like the worst thing is not.
That's the main key of wrestling. You can't go into it and go, oh, well, I can't do this. You just gotta keep trying to do it, because you're never gonna get good unless you try and you try and you try and you try.
Right. Really, Becky, you gonna try out?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I can do a forward roll though. Well, I haven't done one in years. The last time I knew I could do one, my body is significantly more round now. But I don't know if wrestling would be something, maybe when I was younger. I always feel like I have older cousins that wrestled that were boys. So do any of you have brothers that wrestle? Is that something that maybe occurs in your household?
That was my circumstance. I've been wanting to wrestle since I was little because my brother wrestled for 13 years. He just graduated, and he's been a big role model for me with wrestling. He's the whole reason why I jumped into this, because I grew up around it, and I really started to love the sport. So immediately when I found out that I could wrestle, I took the chance to.
Yeah, I think the opportunity that girls have to get out there and wrestle against just other girls. I mean, especially junior high level, it's tough to tell a girl, hey, a boy's gonna come out and grab you and throw you around, and it's tough for them to say, yeah, I want to do that, and there's a few girls who did it. Leah's sister is one of them. You couldn't stop her. She was like a bulldozer. She went up through the wall. Doesn't matter if it's a boy or girl. She's going hard on whoever she's wrestling. But there's a different. It's just a completely different feel than any other, like boys wrestling, and these girls listen, which is insane. You're over there in the corner shouting to them, and they're like, you're like, oh, you want me to do that? Okay, I'll do that, and they go right to it, and it's really cool to see. I don't know if that's how fresh they are in the sport, or if that's just girls just actually listen. I don't know.
Shocking.
So I asked this question when we had fall sports teams on, and I know the season didn't start yet, but at what point during the day in school on match day do you get in that mode where you're focused on your match?
For me, it's right in the morning.
Right in
As
the
soon as
morning.
I wake up. Yeah, I always go to sleep except for match day.
I usually send the day before a group chat message to girls like your singlet, your uniform, your headgear, whatever, bring all of your stuff. When I get in the headspace, it's how we're on the bus. I get to listen to music because the bus is leaving. So I probably that's about when I assume that for you guys as well.
Always for me in match day, I always wake up and run in the morning before it, so that's immediately when I get into it.
Nice. So do you have a favorite song that you listen to before your match to get in the zone?
Mine was always, when I was younger, it was always Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah.
But they don't even know what that is.
Yeah, you're old.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Gail, what do you listen to?
Oh, that's great. Me and my friend Hannah, we listen to Gangnam Style.
That's still even like an older song, actually.
Yeah.
On repeat.
Yeah.
Loud.
Oh, yeah. That's
Loud.
ridiculous.
You'll be sleeping, you'll wake up and
Yeah.
they're yelling
And
at
you're
you.
like, okay, can you just go back to bed? No, I don't have one specific song, I don't think. But like I rotate through a playlist pretty much, usually the same one, but I rotate through a playlist.
Oh,
I listen to Three Days Grace.
Three Days Grace is good. Yeah, that gets you pumped up. Raquel?
Back.
Hell yeah.
There you go. Ava, Metallica? Yeah?
And you're saying that? Yeah.
That's not fun.
All right, so this Thursday is National Roadkill Day. National Roadkill Day was established in 2020 by an environmental conservation group to draw attention to the tragic impact of road animals being killed on the road to reduce the numbers of animals killed on highways. And in 1930s, they began doing research on roadkill to study animals' behavior and anatomy without harming living creatures. So, here, when I saw this, I started laughing immediately at this. They say ways to celebrate National Roadkill Day is to go on to a scavenger hunt.
All right.
All right, so
You're gonna love this even more. Thursday's my birthday.
maybe you can do that as a team building.
The team building activity would be great, yeah. We'll have to talk to the parents about that.
All right, or you can go and do creative roadkill art. Unleash your creativity by making roadkill inspired art.
Oh,
Let's see.
I'll just leave it at that.
I think Ava might have been the one to, write that article.
All right, which 5 states has the most roadkill? Good.
Pennsylvania.
Nope, Pennsylvania's not in the top 5.
Let's say, Arkansas.
Arkansas is not in the top 5, sorry.
Indiana?
Nope, not in the top 5. Anybody else?
Nicole, anything? Just throw a state out there.
Yeah, so is the can't be like 40 can be wrong.
Texas.
Texas, nope, not in the top 5.
Iowa.
All right, the top 5 states with the most roadkill is number 1, West Virginia, 2, Montana, 3, South Dakota, 4, Michigan, and 5, Wisconsin. Which 2 states has the most related deer roadkill?
Is it those out of those 5, or are we talking?
I know 50.
Oh,
Which
50.
2, yeah.
It's got to be Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania is one of
Yeah.
them.
And
I would never have guessed the second one. I don't think you're going to get it.
Maine.
I'm going with Hawaii.
California.
Okay.
Oh.
California and Pennsylvania has the most deer-related car accidents. All right. Also, there has been recorded over the years, every year, there is 41 million squirrels that are hit by a car, and there is 26 million cats ran over by a car.
That's a lot.
Way to keep the energy up here.
So we'll go over the rest of the facts in the second half hour. But, yeah, so that is some of the facts there. If you want to celebrate, so you can
Morbid.
I know.
We're staying up.
Happy fall, everybody. All right, so you have any events coming up?
Yeah. We have Applefest coming up this Saturday, the 27th. It's 10 to 4 at the Slavington Marketplace. So we're gonna have a bake sale there. It's pretty much all apple themed desserts and stuff. And Cassidy's mom is gonna make a bunch of them. She is awesome.
Apple buttons.
Apple
Like
lollipops.
apple cake.
Apple cake pops, okay. All right, so there's that. And then we have, we just got this going, but we're gonna do a Saquon Barkley Eagles jersey raffle. Tickets are gonna be 3 for $5. If anybody's interested, we could, you could reach out to the Palmerton Girls Wrestling Facebook page, and we'll have more details at some point. Like I said, we just got that started, but 3 for $5 for a Saquon Barkley jersey, a chance at a jersey. So.
Nice. Anything else you want to cover? You have a couple minutes here.
No, I mean, I just, as far as, girls wrestling in general, I think it's great that we've gotten this opportunity to just have girls wrestle each other. We had 2 girls last year who left and got scholarships to go to Lackawanna College. I was just talking to one earlier today. She's become a leader at Lackawanna University or Lackawanna College. I know we're probably going to try to make either a trip or a watch party to see one of her matches later on in the season.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, it's the opportunity that this is giving to girls, and if there's any girls watching who are on the fence about doing any sports or anything, I would encourage you that join girls wrestling. There's a ton of opportunities to get scholarships to go to college, and I can promise you that I am working. Anytime a girl comes up to me and says, hey, I'm interested in going to college, I say, hey, take a look around, see what you like. I'll see if they have a program. If they do, I'm going to reach out to a coach for you. So I've been doing that for the last couple of years, trying to get girls moving on in college and try to help better situations and things like that. So if you can, it's not easy. This is the toughest sport you'll ever do. All right, I promise you that. I've done football. I've done a ton of sports, and wrestling is the toughest. So it's something that you're gonna work for it. But if you put in the work and you get good and mean like Gabe over here, you're gonna get good, and you're gonna probably get an opportunity to go wrestle in college because they're all filling the rosters and they don't have enough girls yet. So that's where we're at here. So.
2 seniors that are here, so we rotate to wrestling. And
Yeah, I'm going to Lackawanna a lot. They haven't made travelers before, but I'm looking at other colleges as well, definitely. Yeah, I'm working hard so I can get a scholarship, and because that's what I do. That's how I roll.
Cassie? You don't know?
So I did reach out to a college. I was meaning to talk to you about that actually. I reached out to a college. I'm not fully sure what I want to do. I might go to a trade school, so I don't know. I fully have the opportunity to, but if I do go to a college, I definitely want to know.
Nice. Becky, you have any questions for them?
No.
No?
Some of them look mean. Like they're ready to take me right now.
They're in zone.
I know. Yeah.
We're developing.
It's always the tiny ones.
We're developing
Quiet
that
ones we gotta be
anger.
afraid of.
We're developing that pre-match anger. We're trying to get them meaner before matches.
And before I see one of my matches,
Well, it's important.
Is there that?
if you go into smiling, that's not going
Yeah, it's not going to work out there. You're going to be looking at lights.
Yeah. Is there that one school that you look forward to wrestling or you dread all the
Lehigh. I want to beat Lehigh every year.
I don't
We didn't have good numbers last year, and they beat us real good. But we're fully intending on taking our girls and moving out there. That's me personally, and I hope that that resonates with the rest of the team. But Lehigh is definitely the team that I look forward to.
There's a headlock there.
The headlocks are so annoying. No offense to the girl I wrestle. I know I'm friends with her, but you're so bad.
Yeah.
So that's the wording for the height, right?
That's right. We're putting the.
You're in Weissport, you're on the borderline.
That's right.
Yeah. It's like a buffer zone here, right?
We're coming into the demilitarized zone to announce our intentions here. Yeah.
We see you on that side, Lion. Get ready.
Everybody stand out there on Weissport break.
Our sixth best against your sixth best.
So what is your first official match?
Off the top of my head, Palisades. Of course I know that. Palisades. We have Palisades as the first match, and they they had a fantastic team last year, and they have a couple of real good girls that went off to other opportunities. So they have a state champion. You know, a lot of good girls in that team. I think Olivia moved on as well. But, you know, we were at tournaments. We kind of talked to them girls a little bit. They were a good group of girls. Ava didn't, but but
You didn't like them either, Ava?
she doesn't want anybody. She's a ball of anger. I love it. But no, Palisades is our first match, and luckily we get them at home this year because it's a long drive on the bus. So yeah, we should be ready for that match.
They were our first last year.
Yeah.
Set off good start.
Yeah.
So you are looking for sponsors to help out the team as well, right?
Yeah, we've been putting out a lot of literature to farming businesses and things like that. We're also looking, you know, anybody outside of farming who wants to, you know, throw a couple of bucks here and there. Anything helps. We have different levels of sponsorship. I'm sure if we don't have it on the Facebook page, we will get it there today. You know, basically, you know, just outfit wrestler. You have, you know, snack sponsors. You have things like that where, you know, if we're at a tournament, we got a long tournament. You know, we like to have snacks there so the girls don't have to take cash with them and go to the snack stand all the time. We regulate what they have a little more so they're not sugar crashing halfway through the tournament. Yeah, any little bit helps. You know, the girls certainly appreciate it. We've been doing a lot of work at the Garvey County Fair. We do a little parking there. Sorry if we got you parked in. Yeah, so I mean, you know, we've been doing a lot of hard work to get the Parents Club funded the way it should be, and you know, we're starting to get there, which is going to help, you know, with everything else. So.
How many cars did you park in?
All.
Because
You didn't park in a
I was one of them, actually. How many times did that happen?
That was
You didn't give a donation, Parker.
That's right.
I think I did, actually.
Why would you give a donation for a bad workout?
I don't know.
Your standards are low.
I have no idea. Oh, that's actually hilarious.
Is there anything you girls want to say to the fans out there to come watch you wrestle this season?
Yeah, we're going to get you the uniforms, so we're going to look cool on the blueberries.
Oh yeah.
Uniforms, we're going to look
Like blueberries last year.
We're going to get you that, hopefully. We're going to do that. It's going to be awesome. We're super excited to see all the people out there cheering us on.
Yeah. I'm really
See who comes out.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of joint matches with the boys this year. So, you know, we're generally gonna start, I believe, the way it's gonna go is junior high girls, then junior high boys, and then high school girls and high school boys. So, you know, we kind of mix in there really well, and you know, hopefully, you know, I don't know that it's necessarily a better product than the boys wrestling, but it is a lot more interesting. You have, you know, one of our girls last year, Skylar, she went to Lackawanna. I've never seen anybody bridge out of a pin and step on their own hair before. I mean, I think the ref stopped the match on a few occasions because he thought she was like broken. Yeah. So, you know, like the flexibility is way different. The you know, the intensity is still there. These girls are still, you know, hungry to win. And you know, you got like Clip Bath over here. She's gonna go for the win every time. And I feel bad for anybody stepping out there, you know, opposite the line from her. So.
Scholar's crazy.
Yeah.
Scholar, like, I remember
I
one
was
of
scared.
Scholar's first ever tournaments. She was getting pinned and just fully like sprayed, shot out there. Just sprayed.
I was scared.
How do you get your nicknames?
All of
So-
her nicknames were those.
Well, that was Raquel. That's the last name.
So Nicole is last season, like I said, she came out and she was kind of just real like this, you know, just quiet, very even tone. But, you know, you could see it when she got out there and wrestled. I mean, you know, Michaela was wrestling for 2 years at that point, and you know, we got into the, you know, preseason workouts, and Nicole showed up, and she was throwing her around like a rag doll, and you know, it's just, you know, you kind of saw it. She wanted to get on the mat, you know, so her dad could watch her wrestle, and you know, I can relate to that. It's so cool to see your child wrestle, and she just went out there and she just really put in a ton of effort, you know, whether it was throwing up on the side of the mat and getting back into it, and you know, it's you know, Nicole, that I just thought it was great, you know, Nicole. And the Times News came and did an article on her, and we
Did they name her that too in the
I
article?
made sure after she did her thing to make sure to have that in the article. So I told the reporter to make sure to put that in there, and it's right there in the center caption.
Nice.
Yeah, my dad, literally, when girls wrestling first started, he's been wanting to do it forever. And I wanted to do basketball. And I was like, you know what, just go to an open mat and try, because my friends were there and I liked it. I quit basketball and started, and I made it here. So
You made the right choice.
It does take a lot of like effort and dedication to it, but if you actually come try it and you like it, you will continue.
Nice. All right, thank you guys for coming on. We wish you the best of luck in the new season, and we'll probably see you at one of the matches, maybe when you go against the Titan.
Perfect.
All right. All right, we're going to go to a commercial break, and when we come back, we're talking about the Crisp Air Festival, and we got some other things to talk about with Colossal Radio, some events with a haunted bus trip, and if you're looking to do a cruise next year, the dock's got a cruise going on that you can book your cabins, and a whole lot of other things. So we'll go to a commercial break, and we'll be
Look,
right back.
who doesn't want to be pampered? Think about it. Get yourself a nice warm bath, using only quality shampoos, then a blow dry. They'll even do your nails, and make sure you're feeling great from head to tail. It's Country Clippers in Palmerton. For 22 years, Stacy and Jennifer have been pampering your pets. So if you're looking for a local pet grooming service and an experienced staff, it's Country Clippers. Get your pets groomed and give them the care they deserve. Country Clippers in Palmerton. Find them online. She's been involved in real estate since 2007. Here's what just some of her clients are saying. She stands out from the others, extremely knowledgeable of the people, townships, and properties in the area. You want her on your team. It's Kristen Obert, owner and broker of Iron Valley Real Estate Northeast in Palmerton. Kristen and her team with Iron Valley Real Estate will help you navigate the home buying or selling process. Let's face it, it can be stressful, but Iron Valley Real Estate Northeast is with you every step of the way, helping you make the best educated decision. Covering the greater Lehigh Valley, Carbon, Monroe, and Schuylkill County areas, it's Iron Valley Real Estate Northeast in Palmerton. Check out their listings at ironvalleyrealestatenortheast.com.
Check out their listings at ironvalleyrealestatenortheast.com.
All right, welcome back to the Colossal Radio Podcast. Some real quick here. Colossal Radio has their 6th annual Operation Gill Gobbler, Turkeys for Veterans, held November 19th, 8 a.m. till noon at Giant on Blakesley Boulevard in Manhattan. And they're collecting perishable items and turkeys to give to the Our Clinic for our veterans. And if you want to help the Palmerton, Jim Thorpe, and Manhattan Police Department win the traveling trophy, you can go to those police departments and give your donations to them, or you can just show up at Giant on November 19th and give your donation there. There is a traveling trophy with the police department, and I do believe Muckling Township Police Department is now in that mix as well. So the competition is getting bigger. Last year, the Hayton Police Department won the trophy. They currently have it. And so again, if you want to help the police station win the trophy, you can go to departments and give your donation there, or just give it at Giant. Also, Doc has a bus trip for Haunted Hell House on October 4th, Saturday. The pre-party will be held at Beltsville Bar and Grill with food and drink specials, and then you'll hop on a school bus and head out to Waldorf Fair and do all 4 haunts, and then you'll hop back on the bus and head back to Beltsville Bar and Grill for an after party. There's only 50 tickets available, and I believe he has 30 of them sold so far, so don't wait to get on there. You can find all that information and Operation Game Dollar on Colossal Radio's website at colossalradio.rocks. And we are now joined with members from the Crisp Air Festival that's going to be held here in Weissport. Welcome.
Thank you.
So last year you had the event for the first year, right?
Yes.
How did that go?
It was actually very good. It was very profitable for Weissport Event Committee. So we figured we'd do it again and see what we can come up with. And this year it seems a little bit more full. We have a lot more vendors this year, so I think it's going in the right direction.
All right, so tell us what you have in store for this year's event.
So we have tons of vendors. We have anything from, we have a lot of Spanish food. A lot like a churro with toppings on it. Is lots of desserts. Let me just say, lots of desserts. We have a lot of bakers in the area. We also have 3D Critters Creations again. They're coming back, and so are the Ballet Lehigh Treats, which is the freeze-dried candy, which is awesome. We have Lucky Duck Customs coming this year. This is the first time for them. And we have a lot of other things. The Hagen Area Heritage Alliance is coming over. We have Pastone, Alchemy Lounge, is that what you say? Alchemy Lounge. They're coming down for a couple, I think 2 days. And face painting for the kids. We're going to have, as the group, we're going to have pumpkin painting for kids. We're also going to have sell mums. And we're going to do like the old fashioned, like you remember when you were a kid in the fishing pole and we put a little game on it? We're going to do something like that for the kids also. Plus we do have other games and stuff. And we have I think 3 bouncy houses or 2?
3, I believe.
3 bouncy houses that we have coming. And then we have lots of entertainment. Which can we name the entertainment?
Sure.
Yeah. So Friday night.
Well, for entertainment, Friday night we have Whiskey Crossings, which is a country rock band out of New Jersey. They're going to be there from 6 to 9. They're actually national recording artists. And then Saturday we have 400 Dead Whiskey Stamps. They're Southern Blues. They'll be from noon to 1:30. Also Saturday we have Tom Ackert, who does rock with acoustic, right? And that's from 2 to 5 on Saturday. And then at 6 to 9 on Saturday we have Band of Mine, who does classic rock and today's rock. And then Sunday from 1 to 4 we have Damien Walk, who does rock and stuff too. He's acoustic one.
Also. And we also have a magician, Mary Turner.
Carson, the amazing Carson. I think 1 to 2 on Sunday.
So we have a pretty well lined up for entertainment.
Yes. No pyro.
Where am I going to do that?
I don't know.
I mean, come on.
We
Tricks up your sleeve. I don't know.
We tried to get the fireballs, but it's not happening. Too many trees.
Too many trees. And there's a little bit of burn ban in the fence.
You got tricks up your sleeve. I don't know.
We'll do it out on Bridge Street.
Yeah, there you go.
Or over the bridge.
Oh yeah, over the bridge.
Over the bridge.
Yeah.
Let
the bridge down. And...
Yeah.
Come on, be creative, Joe.
Oh, it could happen.
So what goes involved in planning this event? When did you start?
October of last year.
Yeah, we started October. Pretty much the same vendors that came last year. Oh, Taste of Soul is another one that's coming back this year. We just made sure we talked to them before they left last year, and they're all agreed to come back, which was awesome. But we pretty much, you have a group, which we work, in fact this time we worked really well together. Last year it was just smooth, so everybody was like, hands off. But now we have like everybody hands-on, and it's everybody from Weissport except for Joe, which is Joe's very close to Weissport, so, but.
I mean, he's Weissport.
Yes. So she's Weissport. But everybody has given her all and to get the vendors. We got sponsors. We have 3 sponsors at A this year. AOK, Heating, Air, and Electrical. Levi and Ford, they're one of our sponsors. And we also got Jim Thorpe trolleys to donate. So we appreciate any kind of, we're still, if you want to sponsor us, or if you want to come and be a sponsor, please reach out to us on the website or whatever, so we can get you in. And that entails, like, it depends on like levels of the sponsorships. You can get your banner put up. We're talking about it on the radio. It's also in the paper. We're going to be putting it in the paper and everything. And you get a plaque also, just saying thank you. We appreciate everything everybody has done for us.
Nice.
So, yeah.
And I did see that they're going to have a special unveiling
Yes.
on Sunday during that.
Yes, the Liberty Bell will be Sunday. I think it starts at 12 o'clock. We haven't heard much about it. I just spoke to somebody maybe 2 weeks ago that we were in sort of having a conversation. But yeah, the Liberty Bell should be there at 12 o'clock on Sunday. Well, it's called the Liberty Bell.
Yeah.
It's not the Liberty Bell from Philly, of course.
We actually have somebody here that has a picture on the Liberty Bell.
Oh, you do?
I saw a picture.
I see her in the background.
She's like.
Well, long story short with the bell, so anybody from the public can go to it and then come to your event afterwards. But it's in preparation for America turning 250 years old next year. There's 107 of these replica Liberty Bells being placed throughout Pennsylvania, and it's representing 67 different counties. So each bell is being
Unveiled.
Unveiled, but it's being like the way that they're being painted or art is up to each area. So our area's photos between photography, oil paintings, drawings throughout the different areas.
Yeah, last year we were chosen to have the Liberty tree planted in our park.
Now, are we the first ones to get the bell this year? We're the first ones, right?
I think so.
I think we're
Yeah.
to get it out of Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
Which is very awesome.
That's
So the Liberty tree was put in there, there's one per county, and we got the one per county, and then that's when they decide to also give us the bells as well.
That's cool.
Goes the tree.
Then we'll all stop over and patronize the vendors afterwards. So
Yes,
it's a
yes.
win-win.
Yes, it's great. It's great. So you can help everybody out.
Yeah. So lots of things going on there.
Yes. I love that. That's really cool.
Yeah. All right. This Thursday is National Roadkill Day, and it was founded in 2020 by a group of environmentalists that help reduce the animals killed on the highway. And we talked about the first half hour that ways to celebrate that day is they said to go on a scavenger hunt. So maybe that can be a benefit.
Pick a rope.
I don't know. I don't really want to take it. It says ways to celebrate National Roadkill Day is go on a scavenger hunt. Set up your roadkill scavenger hunt and see how many animals take a snapshot.
So you don't actually touch it.
No, you're not. No, you have to bring it back.
Thursday's my birthday. That is awful. When I found that out that it is the same day, I was like, it's not good.
So we did talk about the top 5 states that has the most roadkill, which was West Virginia, Montana, South Dakota, Michigan, and Wisconsin. You want to tell me what are the top 5 most common animals to get killed on a highway?
Deer.
Deer is not the most common. Nope.
It's gotta either be a possum or a raccoon.
Both of those are on the list.
What about skunk?
Skunk,
No, skunk's not on. So yeah,
No.
I know here in Pennsylvania, especially in Poconos, they see a lot of porcupines.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's not on the list either. Anything
What's
else?
on this?
Cats.
Yeah. Is cats on?
Cats is one, so you're missing two.
Dog.
Hmm?
Dog.
Nope.
Squirrel.
Squirrels was actually number one. You're missing one more.
Frogs.
Nope. It's another different type of rodent
Yeah.
you might have at your house. Rats.
Rats.
Yeah, so number one was squirrels with 41 million killed across the U.S. every year. Second was cats with 26 million. Third was rats with 22 million. Fourth was opossums with 19 million. And fifth was raccoons with 15 million.
Okay, I have a question. Who counts?
There's a team.
Do you report it? Do you report it if you see it? Is there like a website that you can report roadkill
I'm
to?
sure there is.
Like, is there somebody from Google driving around and
Google Maps picks it up.
Yeah.
And October and November are the most popular months for deer being hit. And according to the National Days website, one of the ways, I already said it's so great, but they said the reason, there's a study done for 4 years, and they said one of the main reasons deer come close to the highways is because of the salt spread on the roads every winter. They actually come to lick it off the road. So
That's
that tracks.
awful.
Dog
It's
that,
like you,
yeah.
it's like you leave them there and then, oh my gosh, it's so cool. Yeah.
That is some fun facts about National Roadkill Day on Thursday. So when you're having dinner with your family, you can bring that stuff up. And Becky's birthday, we'll have a roadkill cake.
Oh,
I still want to do it now.
I hit a, oh, it's awful. I hit a bird one time. Like, I literally was driving and it hit the front of my, like, the front of my grill. Well, no, it got, like, knocked and fell on the road, and I heard, like, felt my wheel crush it. And I'm like, oh, that was a bad one.
My friend hit and killed a bald eagle.
Oh,
It flew in the.
that's what I mean. Like, I don't understand. They have the whole sky. Why would you be like, why? I understand the deer, like, they have to be there, but like, you have the entire sky. Like, how did I get you?
It was eating roadkill.
Oh, yeah, see? It was eating roadkill. Also seems like an unfair trap.
Alright, we're going to go to a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll recap just Air Festival and talk about some other things.
Sip a handcrafted cocktail. Delight your palate with farm-to-table focused fare. Make lasting memories with the ones you love. The Gorge Eatery is a place where friends and loved ones come together to enjoy scratch cooking in a unique Zen space. Located in the historic Hofford Mill in Weissport, you'll find something very unique to the area. Our newly redesigned event space is ideal for your next special occasion. Perfect for bridal and baby showers, micro-weddings, parties, and more. Log on to thehoffordmill.com for more information and updates. Parties and more. Log on to thehoffordmill.com for more information and updates.
Alright, welcome back to the Cross Food Podcast. If you had been watching our show from the very first episode, you know that we cover the most popular Halloween candies for every year. And this year the list came out early, and we have this top 16 Halloween candies that are popular for 2025. And I will tell you, for the 6th year in a row, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup came in number 1. Again, I don't know who does these studies, but 6 years in a row for Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, I don't know.
I don't know who eats that candy. I don't like peanut butter, so.
That's un-American.
I know.
So this year, I decided, since our bracket battles were so popular, I'm going to put the top 16 candies on a bracket, and every day starting this Sunday, you'll vote on 2 candies, and then our next show in October, we'll announce the winner and see what you think is number 1 I'll just read the top 16 here. Of course, Reese's Peanut Butter is number 1, and Skittles, Airheads, Nerds, M&M's, Milk Duds, Twizzlers, Kit Kat, Butterfinger, Candy Corn, Sour Patch Kids, Twix, Sugar Babies, Original Tootsie Rolls, Smarties, and Bottle Caps. So that is popular for 2025. You guys like any of those?
Candy corn go.
Yeah, candy.
Sure.
I like candy corn.
You're so weird.
I'm weird. I'm such a weirdo. Kit Kats are like my favorite too. Yeah, but no, that's legit. I don't deny that. I'm totally a weirdo.
So again, this Sunday, I'll start the bracket, and on our next live show, we'll announce the winner for that. So make sure you go on every day at 5 p.m. on our Facebook page to vote. Again, I'll start this Sunday, so that's what we have.
Sounds good.
And Becky's not voting for Reese.
Ew, gosh, no. Ugh. I don't know why anybody votes for that. So I think peanut butter is gross in itself, and then you put it with chocolate, I think it gets worse. It's a terrible combination.
Wow.
I know.
What's your call should be on that list?
Which one?
Should be on
Clark
the
Bar.
Clark bars.
Absolutely.
I thought I was weird. Especially if they're froze.
Yes.
I was gonna say, do you put your favorite candies in the freezer?
Absolutely.
I put
don't
Kit
give
Kats in
them
the
away.
freezer all the time. They are so much better that way. Do you put your candy in the freezer?
No, we're still talking about
It doesn't make it The girl at the grocery store, she's like, "Do you really want this in the bag?"
No, let's do it.
Here.
He's not joking.
We had to buy one in December.
She hides hers at work, right?
Yeah, there's no share.
Different ends of the island.
Great. What is your favorite Reese's peanut butter?
Yeah, I like those, but whatever I'm in the mood for.
I even cringe though, like when my kid does get them at Halloween night trick or treating, because for whatever reason they always thought they're smushed. As soon as you try and get them, like instantly smushed.
Yeah.
Like you put one other thing on top of it, like smushes the entire cup. Mm-hmm. It does.
Alright.
They are not structurally sound.
Alright, Becky, you are the reader in the group, so.
I'm the reader?
Yeah, so do you have any top 5 books we should be reading this fall?
Ooh, so I read a good book last fall, but it's still obviously around. The Very Secret Society for Witches, I believe is the title. It might escape me a bit, but that was a really good one if you want to start that for the season. If you're looking for like themed books, I know there's a couple of local book clubs, like the library has one, so they'll probably be doing some sort of themed book for Halloween. One more chapter that's like relatively the same thing, just a bookstore on First Street. So, and it's like hitting that perfect weather to grab a book and like cozy up and read. So there's a lot of good things coming out. I know Lori Gilmore has a new book out. She has, last year, she has a couple books released, but the thing about her books is it is a series, but you can pick up any single one of them and follow along with the title, like follow along with the story. So you don't have to necessarily read them in order. She's got a lot of really great books though. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe is another good book. If you're looking for all things pumpkin, because it's fall. Trying to think what else. I gave you 2 suggestions.
Yeah.
I am a reader. I read frequently because I'm a nerd also. I'm like totally nerdy. I talk about weird things like electric grids and Lehighton and stuff, you know? Things that get me excited. Books. But yeah, there's some 2 really good reads I would start with, and then I don't know, think of something for November and December.
Alright. All right, so you want to recap the festival one more time?
Sure, so the festival is going to be October 3rd, 4th, and 5th. The 3rd is going to start at 5, and we're going to go till 10. Saturday we start at 12, go to 10, and then on Sunday we're starting at 12 and ending at 5. We have lots of entertainment. We've magicians for children. We got bouncy houses for the kids, face painting, games, pumpkin patch. We're gonna have like a small little fake pumpkin patch. Buy moms if you didn't get yours, which the answer is giving us a great deal on. So we appreciate that. And we have lots of music that weekend. So if you're in Weissport or Palmerton County, make sure you come up and check it out. We have lots of food and lots of friendly faces.
Cool. So Joe, how did you get involved not being in official Weissport? Did you just like fall into it?
Like most things,
Yeah.
usually that's how it happens. Yeah.
I have to say, Weissport's been like putting themselves on the map lately. They're doing lots of stuff.
We're trying to make Weissport very family-oriented town.
Yeah.
We're trying. Like, I'm from Weissport. I grew up in Weissport. I got divorced first time and moved back to Weissport. And
So you're saying there's a possibility for a second?
yeah, no. My first marriage, my second marriage did not ever do. But we're trying, like, a group of us just got together and tried to make good things happen for the kids.
Yeah.
Because some kids don't have the privilege or the time or anything like that, or their parents are working all the time or whatever. So we're trying to bring Christmas, Easter, Halloween, everything to the kids, and that's what we're raising money for. That's the reason why we do it, is because we do small parades and we hand gifts out to all the kids in town. We try to do stuff for them, and hopefully we'll keep getting bigger with this festival, that we can do a lot more for them also. So that's where we're pretty much at. Like I said, we always like people helping out. That's how we got Joe. So we appreciate all the help we can get.
Nice. All right, couple things here. If you're looking to go on a cruise next year, Dockcast Cruise number 18. It's going to be held June 20th to 27th. Total open bar for the week and exclusive Bermuda shopping and drinking discount booklet. Dance parties on the ship and off the ship. There is limited cabins available. So make sure you book your cabins. You can go on to Blossom Radio's website, find all that information, as well as the Halloween event held with the bus trip. That's going to happen October 4th. And of course, the feed of our veterans Gila Gobbler, that's happening November 19th. And we have some shows coming up. Our next live show is October 13th. And we're celebrating National M&M's Day. You have a problem with M&M's?
I love them. Wait, let's be clear. I love M&M's. I don't really like the peanut butter M&M's. Terrible combination. But they make a whole line of them now, like coffee ones. You can get. They aren't that great. I have them, but I did. There's the willingness to try it, but they're still not that great. But they make caramel ones and all kind of crazy stuff. We should maybe have some M&M's. Yeah. I'm not even looking at girls.
Alright, we'll see about that. We will have some fun facts about M&M's, and we'll tell you what each color represents, and we'll tell you about their personalities. Each M&M has a personality that might fit your personality. So maybe
I'm the green one.
Peanut M&M's is probably your inner animal.
That's yellow. I'm the green one. Green is serene. And she's even a girl, I think. We'll have to look it up. I'm pretty sure, though. Oddly enough, here's the weirdo coming out.
For the first half hour, we're going to have the people from the Witches Light Market. That's going to be an event in Layton. We'll learn all about that event. And we'll have members of the Layton High School cheerleading team on. We'll be on to talk about their competition that they're hosting throughout other school districts. And Becky, did you realize that we have 5 shows left of the year?
No, but I can officially say I will make all 5 of those.
Yeah.
Your codes are all 5. Usually I don't other things that I have to do, but those are going to be right in line with my open schedule.
So you can find out that information by going to our Facebook page, Instagram page, and you can go on our website as well. And you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel where we have all our past shows on there, and we have some taste testing videos that I did last year and working on some this year because it's a popular request. Even the doc said I should do more of them, so we might do on our next show with M&M's. Becky's going to do the peanut M&M's, so.
Let's take a poll. Do they want to see me puke?
So we wish you guys the best on your events, and we'll definitely share all the information on our Facebook page, and we'll see you on